Hi, and welcome to another Motion Industries how-to video. My name is Tom Clark, and I am your host. And today, we're going to be talking about cut protection gloves. And joining me on the set is Dwayne Bailey from Ansell Protective Products. How you doing, Dwayne?
I'm good, Tom.
You know, we have a lot of gloves here. I see an apple, I see a knife. Not sure what's going on today, Dwayne, so why don't you tell me, what have we got here?
Tom, today we're going to review what cut protection means for work gloves and utilize our HiFlex 11511 as an example of a cut-resistant glove for industrial applications.
Okay, so where do we start?
Well, before we start with our cut demonstration, we're going to talk on why it's good to understand cut protection and why it's so crucial to the worker. In 2009, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported 121,500 hand injuries and involved 4 days away from work. That was 4% of all injuries, which resulted in a cost of $19,180 per injury.
That's a lot. I mean, you would think like a cut, it's maybe a Band-Aid or something, but obviously there's a lot of different types of gloves, so employers have to get the right kind of gloves for their employees, right?
There are a lot of products in the market today, especially cotton and leather gloves, that do not offer adequate cut protection from cut hazard. As you know, leather is a hide or skin, and that is going to cut rather easily. On average, cowhide leather driver's gloves offer only about 275 grams of cut resistance, which puts this as a level 1 glove.
All right.
And unfortunately, we still see a lot of maintenance and material handlers using this type of product, even though they are coming into contact with sharp edges and razor blades. Now let's review the HiFlex 11511. This offers an engineered yarn with Kevlar and stainless steel.
Okay.
Here.
You actually have some of that pulled out right there.
I do.
Okay.
As you can see, the thread of stainless steel right there.
Yeah.
With your Kevlar. Okay.
And that's all woven together.
It's woven together by DuPont. And we use this to help the glove achieve a level 4 cut protection rating. You're also noticing the glove features an extended cuff for added protection in the sensitive wrist areas. Although no glove can completely protect against cuts or other injuries, the cut resistance level of this glove is ANSI level 4, which will reduce the risk of injuries and the related expenses.
Okay, so talk about the basics of cut resistance. How do we know, and how do they judge all that?
Sure. The Cut Protection Performance Test, or CPPT as it's known, is an American Society for Testing Methods, or ASTM F1790 standard cut test.
Okay.
The cut performance rating measures the amount of force in grams it takes to cut through the liner of the glove.
All right.
Okay. So basically, the higher the value, the better the cut performance rating. The ANSI performance levels range from 0 to 5.
Oh, well, this is a 4, so that's pretty good.
The ANSI cut level 4, meaning the glove performs at a level between 1,500 and 3,500 grams of cut resistance. Would you like to see a demonstration of the cut protection versus the leather and cotton gloves we have here?
I definitely want to do that,
Okay.
and I assume that has to do with the apples we have in the gloves here.
Correct. The apples are to simulate a hand inside of a glove.
Okay, so we're going to put this last apple in here just so you know what's going on. And what are we going to do?
Well, first thing we're going to do is put on our proper PPE.
All right, we ready to go?
We are.
Got a standard razor blade knife there?
Yep. Common everyday tool in the work environment. First,
right.
We're going to start with our standard cotton brown jersey glove.
Yeah.
And we're just going to...
Hello, how are you? I have been cut wide open. I will now bleed.
Okay, that's not good. We don't even want that one.
Don't
Okay.
want that.
All right.
Okay. Next thing we're going to do, your standard leather palm work glove.
All right. Ouch. Oh, you know, and this is, I know everybody, you can see this. Everybody has one of these in their garage. You trim bushes with it. You do yard work, but probably not anymore.
No,
So,
no,
yeah.
don't want that.
All right.
Now we're going to move to your standard leather palm, your standard leather driver's glove.
All right. Okay.
Common everyday.
Wolverine has gotten a hold of this one, so this is pretty easy the way these are cutting like this. This is pretty flimsy.
At the end of the day, it's leather skin, just
It is.
like ours. So now we're going to do the HiFlex 11511
Okay.
here.
Really hard to get through that. You can see that right there, and it's just there's maybe a couple slight slice, but
Yes.
you can't get through the glove. That's amazing. What a difference this glove really makes. So tell me right now, what else does this have in it?
Well, the first thing you notice is the proprietary green nitrile foam coating.
Right.
And the purpose of the green nitrile is to provide first increased durability. And then it also offers superior grip and tactility in light oil or dry environments, so the workers have a sure grip of products and assurance when handling sharp objects and knives. We knit our gloves to conform to the hands and stretch where needed for most comfort. The 11-5-11 is offered in a range of sizes to fit each worker personally.
Wow, and this is great. What about applications for the glove?
First, this product is silicone-free, so it's appropriate for use in paint and finishing applications, thus reducing rework and scrap parts. It's also latex-free to prevent any potential allergic reactions. It's also ideal for metal forming, machining and bending small, sharp parts, handling heavy metals, handling glass, and trimming and cutting plastics.
All right, what about industries? What industries would use this glove?
A lot of industries would have need for this glove, which include your metal fabrication, aerospace, automotive, glass handling, the paper industries, plastic injection molding, your Tier 1 automotive sub-assembly, and your white goods and appliance manufacturing.
Okay, real quick. Spider-Man or High-Flex 11-5-11? Which gloves crawl up a building better?
Spider-Man for the wall, but for your cut protections, you gotta go with the 11-5-11.
I like that. Awesome. Thank you,
Thanks,
Dwayne.
Tom.
We appreciate
Thank
it
you.
so much. If you need more information on anything about these gloves or anything that Ansell Protective Products have, make sure you contact your nearest Motion Industries branch location. Always wear your proper PPE. You got to do that. Handling knives or whatever the job calls for, PPE is very important. And hopefully this helps you with your practical applications. And don't forget to watch more how-to videos from Motion Industries with me, your host, Tom Clark. Thank you so much for watching. I got some new gloves.